오래도록 있으니 싶었어.
I miss
그래도
being with
코로나
my best
바이러스에
friend.
걸리지
And I miss her
않으려면
hugs.
집에 있어야
I
된다.
hope so.
The playgrounds are asking about us. There are no classes, no schools, no churches, no guests, no visitors, no parks, no friends, no peace of mind. Empty and sad streets. Ramadan came and we could not go to the mosques. The outside world is silent. I'm afraid that my family and friends will get sick. I'm scared it will get to my grandparents' house and their door will be open. Before, I would say to everyone, I want to be alone, but today, I want to be next to you. I miss sharing the fun times, and that makes me sad. I miss being with my best friend. I miss her hugs. I grew tired of reading the same books. Oh, how I miss my freedom, the freedom to be a child, to just run and play. Time is becoming timeless. Seconds, minutes, months are flying. I want it to stop. We are afraid, yet we are fearless. We've looked in our hearts, and kindness we found. Thank you for your time, for your work, for your strength, and for your love. I am happy to have more time with my mum. I draw pictures, I play and do homework. We've had social distancing picnics, social distancing walks, social distancing hugs, and social distancing talks. The planet is taking a break and shows us its charms. Animals come and go from the shadows. Our wildlife grows like us. I dream of a day where masks aren't needed. I'll go to the park to skate. I'll play football outside or dance in the street with no shame. The fog and the darkness, they won't win. The sun is waiting, dreaming, smiling. All this will pass, we will be fine. We will see you soon. Join me, give me your hand, and let's face this, because together we are stronger.
Everything changes.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, how are we all doing, everyone? Are we all good? Got quite a few viewers on there tonight. I've got 75 on Facebook, 20 on YouTube, 15 on Twitch, and 32 on Twitter. So, good turnout. Feel free to put anything in the chat. Do not put any answers or clues in the chat, of course. But if you want to say hi, fine, go for it. Richard said hello from me and Kim. Viewer count's gone up to 84. We have a Patreon website if you want to look at previous quizzes. By all means, you can do, and have a look if you get 2 minutes. We're going to jump straight into the quiz. We're not going to do loads of chatting and messing around for ages. Let's get straight into it. Who we got? Nath, hi Stu. Yeah, looking hungover. Nothing new there then. Right, really quickly, because we are getting some Patreon memberships in now, so we're getting some money into the quiz, which is great. Which means, and I always said this, we'll put reinvest money back in. Okay, so we'll do prize giveaways and things like that. Let's look at the scores. If you are playing for the first time, awesome. You can put your scores in at the very end and we'll add you to the scoreboard. Rebecca Potts says hi Stu, and Margaret said hello. So hi guys. Oh, Potts and the Pirates might be playing. Awesome. Okay, let's have a look at the scores on the doors where we are at the moment. So these are people obviously that have inputted their scores over the past 17 or so weeks. Okay. Marie says, hi Stu, ours isn't loaded on Facebook, we've got on YouTube. That's good actually, because YouTube is a better connection, is a better quality than Facebook. Because it streams in 1080p. Okay, big announcement guys, we are scrubbing the scoreboard. This is what we're going to do. From today, we're going to play for every Sunday for 6 weeks. Put your scores in there, be honest. And what will happen is the person or family will get a trophy, because we've got some Patreon memberships now. We've got some money coming in, so I've got no problems in investing some money into getting a trophy. And every 6 weeks, we'll send one out. So how awesome is that? So today we're going to start from scratch, and we're going to do 6 weeks. Top of the scoreboard, Richard would have got a trophy, but but we're doing it from today. So Richard, well done. You won after 17 weeks, 61.4. The Worthingtons played the last 4 out of 5 weeks. They're on 61, and Matt Luke on 60.8. And then we have the Buxtons beating the Gilberts by just over 1 point, 58.7 against 57.6. Karina is there in 9th. Well done, Karina. We have my mum, Kim, on 56.6. The Copelands, 56. And Melissa, 55.6. So, there we go. So, all exciting stuff at the moment, isn't it? Okay, so let's go. General knowledge. Here we go. We're going to do 6 rounds of 10 questions. Our Trivial Trail words, by the way, is 10 letters. So, how awesome is that? Okay, here we go then. Question number 1. Here we go. What male religious follower shares its name with a fish? And just for you, Nathan, Jurassic Park is the t-shirt today. So what male religious follower shares its name with a fish? That's your first question. Again, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, Twitch or Twitter, then put something in the chat and say hello. But don't put the answer. Do not put the answer, because everyone's playing at home as well. Okay, question 2. Giant, dwarf and French are types of what? Giant, dwarf and French are types of what? We've course, if you have a smart TV, you can be clever like Marie is and watch it on YouTube. So giant, dwarf and French are types of what? Okay, question number 3. What does HD stand for? It's a bit of an easy one, isn't it, that one? But we'll start off nice and easy. So what does HD stand for? Nice and easy. Pirates and the Potsies, you got a slap on the wrist because you weren't here last week, were you? Disappointing. Okay, question number 4. What is the make and model of this car? There we go. So what is the make and model of that car? Okay. Everyone had a good look at that? If I'm going too quick, then give me a shout. I'm happy to repeat any questions. Question 5. Which chess piece cannot move in a straight line? So which chess piece cannot move in a straight line? How many of you like chess? I can play it. I'm not very good. Okay, question number 6. The tin opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can. Is that true or false? So the tin opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can. Is that true or false? I just realised that I didn't have my light on then. The reason I've got a shiny head is because I've just had a shower. So it's not because it's so warm and I'm sweating profusely. Just jumped out of the shower. So the tin opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can. Is that true or false? Question 7. What is the parliamentary name given to the person responsible for ensuring that MPs, let's get this question right, ensuring that MPs attend important votes and, more importantly, push them towards voting what the party leadership desires? That's a long question, isn't it? So what is the parliamentary name given to the person responsible for ensuring that MPs attend important votes and, more importantly, push them towards voting what the party leadership desires? What are they called? Okay. Question number 8. What kind of messaging is a technique used in marketing and media to influence people without the end user being actually aware? Another long question. So what is the parliament... Oh, sorry. That's question 7, isn't it, what we're doing? Wrong one. What kind of messaging is a technique used in marketing and media to influence people without the end user being actually aware? Okay. Question number 9 coming up. Which nuts are used in marzipan? Nice quick one there. Nice short question. Easy peasy. Which nuts are used in marzipan? Okay, and your last question for general knowledge. Tom Cruise is an outspoken member of which religion? So Tom Cruise is an outspoken member of which religion? I feel like we've shot into this quiz like a cannonball, straight into it, didn't we? And there we go, general knowledge. There's your general knowledge. So you've got 10 general knowledge questions. Just for the new people, because we've got quite a lot of viewers actually. History and geography is next. We then have sport. We'll then have a quick 10-minute break. And when we come back, we'll do film and TV, which is a good one this week. Trivia trail, and guess the logo. And we've also done a bit of a swerve, a bit of a change on the logos as well. Again, so we're just trying to keep it all fresh each week. So here we go. Nathan's favourites, history and geography. 5 history questions and 5 geography questions. Because we know that Nathan's so good at them. Question 1. What is the hottest continent in the world? What is the hottest continent in the world? That's not very friendly, is it, Nathan? I thought we were friends. Okay. Sorry for the delay, I was just talking about the colour. My face was a bit red. Question 2. We've got flag 1. Which country does this flag belong to? Odd looking one. So, which country does this flag belong to? That's just loads of smiley faces by Nathan, a thumbs up. Will I send on YouTube?
Yeah.
Why have we lost sounds on YouTube? Will I send on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're back. Why have we lost sounds on YouTube? Will I send on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, are we back? We're back. I mean, I didn't do anything. Nothing changed. We're back now. Drives you mad, doesn't it, technology? I didn't do anything. We've got no drop frames. We're streaming at 1080p. We're using only 12% of our CPU. We've got 60 frames per second. And the bitrate is 6200. And suddenly we lose sound. Okay, we're back now. So let's get on it. So, what year did the Chernobyl disaster occur? I think everyone's probably finished with that one now. Question 5. Using the pictures, what is the name of this Greek goddess? So, using the pictures, what is the name of this Greek goddess? You see, I had my technician just run in and make sure that everything was working okay. I say technician. She just told me the same thing you guys told me. Marie put missed from question 2. Okay, so I mean, you got the flag. That would have come up on the screen, wouldn't it? If anyone did miss a question on YouTube and wants one repeating, then just let me know. Okay, got 10 seconds left on this one. Karina, I'll repeat 3 for you. So, using the pictures, what is the name of this Greek goddess? Ah, so did we lose? Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, just looking at what Richard said, no sound mute button. I wonder if I pressed the mute button by mistake. I wonder if it was me. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, question 3, because everyone's asking for that one. In which country did the Bay of Pigs invasion occur? Was question 3. I wonder if I pressed the mute button. Like an idiot. Maybe I did. Okay, so that's question 3. Okay, back to question 6. Which country is this? So which country is this? I know what I did. I bet, I have to look back on it. I bet I pressed the mute button when I had a quick drink, because you don't want to hear me slurping away, do you? And when I pressed the unmute button, I bet I missed the unmuting it. I don't know. Which is a good thing, really, because it's human error, and it means we haven't got a technical problem. Sounds good. Because the only way I can fix a technical problem is to restart the stream. I wouldn't know how else to fix it. So which country is that? It's a bit of a weird looking one, isn't it? Okay, question 7. What is the period of change and innovation referred to that took place during the late 1700, take off a 0, 1700 and early 1800s in Britain? So what is the period of change and innovation referred to that took place during the late 1700s and early 1800s in Britain? Okay, question 8. The Queen and Marilyn Monroe were born in the same year. Is that true or false? So the Queen and Marilyn Monroe were born in the same year. Is that true or is it false? A bit of a 50-50 one for you there. Okay. Number 9. Oops, let's clear that off. So, number 9. Which of these civilizations came first? So you have the Mayan pyramid at the top and the pyramids of Giza at the bottom. But which one came first? So was it Pyramids of Giza or Mayan Pyramid as your answer? So Giza or Mayan. Okay, question 10, and last one for history and geography. What is the name of, I'll try and say this right now. What is the name of Giacomo, the notorious Venetian playboy whose name is now synonymous with womanizing? Laura put that in. That's one of Laura's questions there, and she phonetically spelt how to say synonymous. I didn't know. I said synonymous. She's funny, isn't she? What is the surname of? This name's the problem, not synonymous. Giacomo, the notorious Venetian playboy whose name is now synonymous with womanizing. See, you got a little bit of a behind the scenes there of really complicated words, and how Laura helps me out on her questions. And there we go. History and geography, all done. Next one, sport, one that you've all been looking forward to. 10 questions of sport. And then we'll take a quick break. And then we'll move on to TV and films, then the trivia trail, and then guess the logo. So here we go. Here's sport. Question 1. How many players are in a rugby league team? How many players are in a rugby league team? And we're talking about players that go on the pitch. So really what it should say is how many players are in a rugby league team on the field. Okay, so before subs. Okay, question 2. In football, which team has won the Champions League, including as it was known the European Cup, the most? So in football, which team has won the Champions League, or as it was back in the day known as the European Cup, the most number of times? Okay, question 3. The Premier League season has now finished, but which game was the last one to finish to the final whistle? So the Premier League season is now finished, but which game was the last one to finish to the final whistle? Okay, question number 4. Okay, which professional sport did this person make his living? And we just need to get this person up, don't we? So give me one moment. Because existing, give me 1 second, guys. There it is. Okay, there we go. I forgot to put the picture in. So, which professional sport did this person make his living? So obviously you need to work out who it is and then what he played, or what he did, what his sport was. Okay, question number 5. Sport climbing, surfing, karate, and baseball were new events added to the 2020 Olympic schedule, along with what other event? Or which other event? So sport climbing, surfing, karate, and baseball were all new events added to the 2020 Olympic schedule. But what other event was also added? Quite a tricky one, that one is. Quite a tricky one. Okay, number 6. Who is this sports personality married to? So, who is this sports personality married to? Okay, I'll just give you 10 seconds on this one. Okay. Number 7. Using the pictures, who is this sports person? So using the pictures that are there, who is this sports person? Okay. Question number 8. Which football player never received a yellow or red card in the entirety of their career? Pretty crazy, isn't that? Which football player never received a yellow or red card in the entirety of their career? Okay, question number 9. What bone did David Beckham and then Wayne Rooney famously break? So what bone did David Beckham and then Wayne Rooney famously break? Okay. Question number 10. I've got a sound clip for you now. Which TV pundit famously said this about Manchester United?
Well, United were scarcely recognisable from the team we've known over the last couple of seasons. What's going on, do you feel?
I think they've got problems. I wouldn't say they've got major problems. Obviously, 3 players have departed. The trick is always buy when you're strong. So he needs to buy players. You can't win anything with kids. You look at that line at Manchester United today, and Aston Villa at 2:15 when they get the team sheet, it's just going to give them a lift, and it'll happen every time he plays the kids. He's got to buy players, as simple as that.
But they have, as Alex Ferguson pointed out, they have got star names to come in. They've got Cole and Giggs, Cantona in due course,
and
Bruce.
Steve Bruce. Still not enough. The trick of winning the championship is having strength and depth. They just haven't got it.
Okay. Who said that? Who was that person talking there? So which TV pundit famous said that about Manchester United? Okay. Super. So that is part 1 done. See? Nice and quick. We don't mess about, do we? Dead on 8 o'clock as well, which is exactly what I time it for. So super duper. Okay, we'll have a 10-minute break. Guys, if you're new, keep the stream open, just so you don't lose it. And we'll see you in 10 minutes. And then we do film and TV next. See you in a moment.
Sure. Switch. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please take your seats.
T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, and welcome back to part 2. Okay, here we go, part 2. I've still got the sport thing up there, haven't I? Let's take that off. Okay, Sarah said, can you please show the car number 4 in general knowledge? I can. The question was, what is the make and model of this car? You're only got it for 5 seconds, Sarah. And then it's going off. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. So, as you know, we always change it up a little bit. So, for TV and film, what we're going to do is... Okay, give me 1 second. We're going to tell you what people have played, and you have to guess the actor. You'll understand what I mean when we take the first one. So, TV and film. Here we go. I'll get it. 2 seconds. I'll be more organised than this, won't you? Here we go. Right. So I've been a pilot, a sea captain, a prison officer, and a cowboy. But who am I? And we want the actor's name, of course. Actor or actress. So I have been a pilot, a sea captain, a prison officer, and a cowboy. Who am I? What's that actor's name? Okay. How's that? Okay, question 2. I have been a neighbour, a crazy clown, a wife of a millionaire, and a queen. Who am I? Okay, so I've been a neighbour, a crazy clown, a wife of a millionaire, and a queen. Who am I? Question 3. I have been a caped crusader, a psycho, and a racing driver. Who am I? So they've played a caped crusader, a psycho, and a racing driver. Who was that actor? There it is, that's what I was looking for. Okay, question 4. I have been a pirate, a vampire, a barber, Willy Wonka, and a guy with sharp hands. Who am I? So a pirate, a vampire, a barber, Willy Wonka, and a guy with sharp hands. Who's that? Question number 5. I've been an unbearable boss, a hotel owner, the Iron Lady, and a deceased model. Who is that person? So they've been an unbearable, I can't say unbearable, an unbearable boss, a hotel owner, the Iron Lady, and a deceased model. Who played those roles? Okay, number 6. I have been a fighter jet pilot, a samurai, and I'm great at making cocktails. Who am I? So, I've been a fighter jet pilot, a samurai, and I'm great at making cocktails. Who am I? Okay, number 7. I have been Queen of the Sea, a courtesan, a Stepford wife, and a witch. Who am I? So, I've been a Queen of the Sea, a courtesan, a Stepford wife, and a witch. Who am I? Okay, question 8. I have been a prince, a genie, a boy who is bad, a man who wears black, and a world-saving marine. Who is that person? Can you get who that person is? That's not working. Okay, question number 9. I have been a doctor of animals, a British detective, and a man with a metal suit. Who played those roles? So, a doctor of animals, a British detective, and a man with a metal suit. Who am I? And last one, number 10. I have been a fugitive, an archaeologist. I can't say the bloody words. An archaeologist and a rebel Jedi. Who am I? If I spell that wrong, is that why it's giving me some grief? I'm trying to say how it's spelt. Archaeologist. That's about right. Archaeologist. Oh, I don't know. It's written there anyway. Long words confuse me, it would seem. See, that says archaeologist. I'm sure there's a little bit more to it. Okay. Now that you've all stopped making fun of me, let's move on. So, we're going to do Trivia Trail. Here we go. For those that are new, because it looks like we've got quite a few new people here today, the last letter of your answer is the first letter of your next answer. So if you're quite sure about the answer, you've got a good head start for the next one. Now, there's also 10 bonus points you can get. The first letter of each answer forms an anagram. An anagram. Usually we do it to do with the current state of the world right now. So in the past we've had things like community and I'm quite trying to think some, and recovery, positive words, and also things that tend to be what's happening at the moment. So here we go. Question 1. If you, by the way, if you get the anagram, you get 10 bonus points, but don't put your answer in until the very end. Question 1. Treasure blank novel written by Robert Louis Stevenson. So Treasure something novel written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Well, that's probably quite a bit of an easy one for you, really. Just give you, helping hand. Okay, number 2. Film that popularised characters Anita, Roger, Pongo, and Perdita. Or Perdita? Yeah, Perdita. I don't know if that's the right way to say that word, but there we go. So, a film that popularised characters Anita, Roger, Pongo, and Perdita. In fact, we need to correct this, don't we? This is slightly wrong. I need to adjust this question for you. Let's do that. Laura's going to come firing in a minute. There we go. That makes it a lot easier for you, doesn't it? So 101 Something, a film that popularised characters Anita, Roger, Pongo, and Perdita. An extra 10 seconds on that because Laura did tell me actually. She said, "Don't forget to amend that question," and I did forget. Okay, number 3. A region in the southern part of the San Francisco Bay Area in Northern California that serves as a global center for high technology, innovation, venture capital, and social media known as Something Valley. Something Valley. Bit of a long question, that one, isn't it? So, a region in the southern part of the San Francisco Bay Area in Northern California that serves as a global center for high technology, innovation, venture capital, and social media known as Something Valley. What's that word? Okay, number 4. The National Socialist German Workers' Party grew into a mass movement and ruled Germany through totalitarian, is that? Totalitarian means from 1933 to 1945 under the leadership of Adolf Hitler. What was it better known as? That's a Laura question because Laura likes to educate people on her questions. If I didn't pay enough attention to that, what I should have said is the National Socialist German Workers' Party was better known as what? But Laura wanted it to go on into the rest of it, so what's she like? So grew into a mass movement and ruled Germany through. See, I wouldn't have said totalitarian. It takes me a while to say that. From 1933 to 1945, under the leadership of Adolf Hitler, was better known as what? Crikey. Laura takes pride in doing the trivia trail, you see. That's what it is. She's better at it than me. Because I try and come up with words like the and. And she's a bit cleverer than me when it comes to that. Number 5. System in the body that is a complex network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together to defend against germs. Helps your body to recognise these foreign invaders. What is that called? So, system in the body. Bit of a clue there. We've said system, so we don't need to put that in the answer. System in the body that is a complex network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together to defend against germs. It helps your body to recognise these foreign invaders. Okay. Number 6. A small ceremonial mallet, commonly made of hardwood, typically fashioned with a handle. Typically fashioned with a handle, typically used in courts of law and auction houses. I'll say that again. Small ceremonial mallet, commonly made of hardwood, typically fashioned with a handle and typically used in courts of law and auction houses. What's that called? Hang on. Sorry guys, I've messed this right up. Give me a second. That should be question 7. In fact, it says question. Does it say question 7? Yeah. Have we missed question 6? We missed question 6, haven't we? Oh dear. Okay. Pause. Give me 30 seconds. In fact, it'll be faster than that. Roll's going to come running in a moment and say, you got it wrong. So we missed number 6. Okay, so 7 is still 7, but we missed number 6. When I say missed, I mean it isn't there. So let's put it in. I've got to create it. Okay, I've done that now. Okay, so ignore. Okay. So we just had a system in the body. Now let's go to number 6. A traditional holiday drink dating back, made with eggs, milk, cream and spices like nutmeg and cinnamon. So that's number 6. So look at your answer for number 5, and that will give you the clue for number 6. A traditional holiday drink dating back, made with eggs, milk, cream and spices like nutmeg and cinnamon. I bet you all started freaking out, didn't you, when number 7 came on and you were trying to match up a word that couldn't be matched up. Okay, so that's number 6. Okay, so let's go on to number 7, which is a small ceremonial mallet commonly made of hardwood, typically fashioned with a handle and typically used in courts of law and auction houses. Yay! We got number 7 in the right order. Now, if you get the answer for number 6, that much should make number 7 a bit more obvious. Okay, number 8. This is quite a long question. This is, what does the OW in pylon stand for? So pylon is payment made to employees by an employer for a notice period that they have been told by the employer that they do not have to work. What does the OW stand for? Basically, it's like gardening leave, isn't it, I guess? What does the OW in pylon stand for? Pylon is a payment made to employees by an employer for a notice period that they have been told by the employer that they do not have to work. So pretty much you stay at home. It's like you don't nick all the data, isn't it, I guess? Don't come back into the building. Okay, number 9. All of space and time and their contents, including planets, stars, galaxies, and all other forms of matter and energy. It's known as what? So all of space and time and their contents, including planets, stars, galaxies, and all other forms of matter and energy. Okay, and now number 10, your last one. Singer with hits such as I'm Still Standing and Rocket Man. So, singer with hits such as I'm Still Standing and Rocket Man. That noise in the background is Laura squirting the last bit of the mayonnaise out of the tube. Have you heard it? It wasn't someone trumping, I promise. Okay. And there you go. That's the end of Trivia Trail. So we're down to our last round. Our last round is Guess the Logo. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. We have a bit of a twist on it this week, because we always like to do that, don't we? So the twist on it this week is which came first. So we're going to show you two logos, and you've got to tell us which came first. Okay. So question 1. We have Top of the Pops and MTV. Which came first? We'll start off with a bit of an easier one. Put that over there. Move MTV down a bit as well. There we go. It's consistent, this, isn't it? Okay, so which came first? Top of the Pops or MTV? Okay, question number 2. Which came first? Was it Purcell or Fairy? That's Fairy as in just fairy, not as in fairy washing up dishwashing liquid logo. But yeah, which company came first? Okay, number 3. Which came first? Was it Nestle or Cadbury? Nestle or Cadbury? I lost my pen. So I have a big book about these answers, because I can give you the dates and stuff. Okay, question 4. Microsoft or Apple? Which came first? Incidentally, if anyone has any announcements or birthdays or anything like that, then by all means, feel free to put into the chat. I'm not saying I'm some kind of celebrity or anything, but it's always nice to hear your name called out. Okay, which came first? McDonald's or Burger King? So McDonald's or Burger King? Okay. Which came first? Was it Mario or Sonic? Mario or Sonic? Okay. Next one. Was it Weetabix or Kellogg's that came first? Weetabix or Kellogg's? Okay. Next one. Was it Henry the Hoover or Henry Hoover? Was it Henry or Dyson? Which came first? Henry or Dyson? I bet if you're a cleaner and you've been cleaning all day long, like for 8 hours, and you got that stupid Henry face looking at you, you'd feel like you'd want to throttle it, wouldn't you? Okay, next one. Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Which came first? Pepsi or Coca-Cola? And your very last one, number 10. East Midlands Airport or Heathrow? Which came first, East Midlands Airport or Heathrow? And that's it, guys. That's the end of the quiz, Simon. Just after 8:30. Excellent. An hour to go through 60 questions. Wow. It's 1 a minute. We'll have a break, so it's probably 1 every 50 seconds. Okay. We're going to go through all the answers now. So here we go. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Right. Oops. Better. Question 1. All set for the answers now. Question 1. What male religious... Oops, hang on. See, I was rushing then, wasn't I? Let's take that off. And we'll put that in like that. What male religious follower shares its name with a fish? It's a monk. A monk. Of course it is. Giant, dwarf and French are types of what? They are types of rabbits. Rabbits. We had a French giant rabbit once. Okay, number 3. What does HD stands for? High definition. High definition. What is the make and model of this car? So I'll say on to the second look at. It is a Vauxhall Astra. Vauxhall Astra. Which chess piece cannot move in a straight line? It is the knight. The knight has to move either 1 and 2 or 2 and 1. It's a bit of a confusing piece when you first learn chess, I think. The tin opener was not invented until 45 years after the tin can. True or false? It is true. They invented the tin can before they invented how to open it. I assume people were there with knives trying to get it open. Okay, long one here. What is the parliamentary name given to the person responsible for ensuring MPs attend important votes and, more importantly, push them towards voting what the party leadership desires? You can have the whip or you can have the chief whip. The correct answer is actually the chief whip, but if you've put the whip, you can have the whip. That's fine. What kind of messaging is a technique used in marketing and media to influence people without the end user being actually aware? It is subliminal. These complicated words tonight. Subliminal. You know the word I'm trying to say. Subliminal is the answer. Or subliminal. Which nuts are used in marzipan? It is almond. Almond. And Tom Cruise is an outspoken member of which religion? It is Scientology. Scientology is the answer for that one. So there's general knowledge. History and geography, here we go. What is the hottest continent in the world? It is Africa. Africa is the answer. Which country does this flag belong to? It is Nepal. Nepal. N-E-P-A-L. Nepal. It's the only flag in the world that's not rectangular. There we go. In which country did the Bay of Pigs invasion occur? It's Cuba. Cuba. And America invaded Cuba. What year did the Chernobyl disaster occur? It was 1986. 1986. And using the pictures, what's the name of this Greek goddess? It is Aphrodite. No, Aphrodite. So this is a law question, and she's kind of pronounced it out. So Aphrodite. That's it, Aphrodite. So you got Aphrodite and a T. Aphrodite. Which country is this? That's Monaco. Monaco is the second smallest country in the world. The first is the Vatican City. United City. Well, there you go. 7. What is the period of change and innovation referred to that took place during the late 17 and early 1800s in Britain? It was the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution. The Queen and Marilyn Monroe were born in the same year. Is that true or false? It's true. They were both born in 1926. The Queen was born 21st of April 1926 and Marilyn Monroe was born the 1st of June 1926. How about that? Which of these civilizations came first? The pyramids of Giza or the Mayan pyramid? It was the Egyptian. The Giza pyramids are older by 500 years. So there you go. 500 years difference. So yeah, so the correct answer was the pyramids of Giza. And what is the surname of Giacomo, the notorious Venetian playboy whose name is now synonymous with womanizing? I can say synonymous, look at that. Whose name is now synonymous with womanizing. And do you know what? I haven't got the answer. I haven't got the answers. I'm actually longing for this. Oh, Casanova. There you go. Casanova. Definitely a law question, as you can tell. Okay, sport. How many players are there in a rugby team? It's 13 on the pitch. 13. In football, which team has won the Champions League the most? It's Real Madrid. 13. And Inter Milan. Oh, sorry, no, it's not Inter Milan. Milan, also known as AC Milan. Milan is 7. So there we go. Real Madrid is the answer. 13. The Premier League season is now finished, but which game was the last one to finish to the final whistle? It was the Arsenal Watford game. Arsenal Watford was the last game to finish. Which professional sport did this person make his living? And we'll just get a picture of him when we find it. Give me a second, because I've lost it in the massive jumble of pictures I've got here. Where's that gone? The answer, by the way, is rowing. It's Stephen Redgrave. There he is. I'll just reset the picture. So Stephen Redgrave, and the answer is rowing. So there we go. Alright, let's get rid of that. Okay, number 5. Sport, climbing, surfing, karate and baseball were new events added to the 2020 Olympic schedule, along with which other event? It was skateboarding. Skateboarding was added. Who is this sports personality married to? That is Mike Tyndall, who's married to Zara Phillips. Zara Phillips is the answer. Using the pictures, who is this sports person? That's a picture of Venus Williams. So Venus Williams. Which football player has never received a yellow or red card in the entirety of their career? It's Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker. 16 years, 567 competitive games, scoring 330. But never in Europe, international football, domestic football, was he ever booked or got a red card. That's amazing, isn't it? What bone did David Beckham and then Wayne Rooney famously break? It was the metatarsal bone. And which TV pundit famously said this about Manchester United?
Well, United were scarcely recognisable from the team we've known over the last couple of seasons. What's going on, do you feel?
I think they've got problems. I wouldn't say they've got major problems. Obviously, 3 players have departed. The trick is always buy when you're strong. So he needs to buy players. You can't win anything with kids. You look at that line at Manchester United today, and Aston Villa at 2:15 when they get the team sheet, it's just going to give them a lift, and it'll happen every time he plays the kids. He's got to buy players, as simple as that.
But they have, as Alex Ferguson pointed out, they have got star names to come in. They've got Cole and Giggs, Cantona in due course,
and Steve Bruce. Still not enough. The trick of winning the championship is having strength and depth. They just haven't got it.
And the answer is Alan Hansen. Alan Hansen. He famously said he can't win anything with kids. And then Manchester United proceeded to just do that with kids, win everything. Back in the late 90s. Okay, here we go. Who is the actor or actresses behind these roles for TV and movies? Oops. Let's go there. There we go. So I've been a pilot, a sea captain, a prison officer, and a cowboy. Who am I? Tom Hanks is the answer. Tom Hanks. Number 2. A neighbour, a crazy clown, a wife of a millionaire, and a queen. And that is Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie. Number 3. A caped crusader, a psycho, and a racing driver. That is Christian Bale. Christian Bale. Number 4. A pirate, a vampire, a barber, Willy Wonka, and a guy with sharp hands. And that's Johnny Depp. Being an unbearable boss, a hotel owner, the Iron Lady, and a deceased model. That's Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep. Number 6. A fighter, jet pilot, a samurai, and I'm great at making cocktails. That's Tom Cruise. Second time we've used his name today. Tom Cruise. Queen of the Sea, a courtesan, a Stepford wife, and a witch. That is Nicole Kidman. A prince, a genie, a boy who is bad, a man who wears black, and a world-saving marine. That's Will Smith. Will Smith. Number 9. A doctor of animals, a British detective, and a man with a metal suit. That's Robert Downey Jr. And number 10. A fugitive, an archaeologist, it's just about said it right there, and a rebel Jedi. Who am I? It's Harrison Ford. So there we go. That was TV and movies. That was quite a clever thing that we did there this week, wasn't it? Okay, Trivia Trail. Treasure Something novel written by Robert Louis Stevenson. It is Island. Treasure Island. So Island, which gives us a D for the next one. 101 Something, a film that popularised characters Anita, Roger, Pongo, and Perdita, and that's Dalmatians, which gives us 101 Dalmatians. So that gives us an S for the next one. A region in the southern part of the San Francisco Bay Area in Northern California that serves as a global centre for high technology, innovation, venture capital, and social media is known as what valley? And that's Silicon. Silicon Valley. But the word is Silicon. So that gives us an N. The National Socialist German Workers' Party grew into a mass movement in rural Germany through totalitarian means from 1933 to 1935 under the leadership of Adolf Hitler. What was it better known as? It was known as Nazi. Nazi Party. So, Nazi. Gives us an I. System in the body that is a complex network of cells, tissues, and organs that work together to defend against germs. It helps your body to recognise these foreign invaders. It's immune. Immune. And that gives us an E. A traditional holiday drink dating back, made with eggs, milk, cream, and spices like nutmeg and cinnamon, and it's eggnog. Eggnog. I've never ever had eggnog. I'm not sure about it at all. Whether it should even be a thing. Small ceremonial mallet, commonly made of hardwood, typically fashioned with a handle, typically used in courts of law and auction houses. It's the gavel. The gavel. So that gives us an L. What does the L in pylon stand for? Which is a payment made to employees by an employer for notice period that they have been told by employers they do not have to work. It is lieu. So the actual word is payment in lieu of notice, and the L is lieu. So that gives us a U. You spelled lieu correctly. All of space and time and their contents, including planets, stars, galaxies, and all other forms of matter and energy. It's universe. Universe. And that gives us an E. Singer of hits such as I'm Still Standing and Rocket Man, and it's Elton John. Elton John. I'm still standing better than they ever did. That one. Right, guys. Did anyone get the anagram? Rich says, guidelines, me and Mom. You just pipped Melissa to the post there. Melissa, guidelines, well done. Excellent. 10 bonus points for you guys. Margaret got guidelines as well. Well done, Margaret. Well done. Anyone else get it? Just give it another 10 seconds and we'll move on to the next one. Karina. Hi, Karina. Nice to see you here. Was it just you playing, or have you got anyone else playing with you? So well done, Karina. Excellent. Okay, let's move on to the last one. So which came first? So which came first? Was it Top of the Pops or MTV? It was, of course, Top of the Pops, 1964. MTV was 1981. Purcell or Fairy? Now, it was Purcell. Purcell came out in 1907. Fairy came in 1950. Nestle or Cadbury's? It was Cadbury's. Cadbury's been around forever, hasn't it? 1824, Cadbury's was formed. Nestle, not until 1904. Or Nestle. Not Nestle, is it? It's Nestle. That's how you say it. Oh, I don't know. Microsoft or Apple? I believe it was Microsoft. Yes, it was by only 1 year. Microsoft was 1975. Apple was 1976. And Steve Jobs' garage. If you haven't read his autobiography, send me a message. I've got it on PDF. I'll send you Steve Jobs' autobiography. It's well worth a read. Really good. McDonald's or Burger King? This surprised me. It's actually Burger King, 1953. It was 4 or 5 months earlier than McDonald's. McDonald's was 1954. So the answer is Burger King came first. Mario or Sonic? It was Mario, 1983. Sonic was 1991. Kellogg's or Weetabix, which came first? It was Kellogg's. That was 1896, and Weetabix didn't come around until 1932. And Henry Hoover or Dyson? I believe that is Henry Hoover. Let me just double check the dates. Oh dear. I've got it. Here it is, yeah. Henry Hoover it was, yeah. 1970. Dyson was 1993. So Henry Hoover is the answer. Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Bit of an easy one, I think, that one. Coca-Cola, of course. They are quite close, though. Coca-Cola, 1886, and Pepsi was 1893. So only 8 years difference between them. And your last one there is Heathrow and East Midlands. Which came first? Let me get the dates so we can find them. It was... We're going to have a look. Slight problem. Let's keep that. I think it is Heathrow. Heathrow, because yeah, it was Heathrow. Heathrow's the answer. 1946. And East Midlands is 1965. The reason there's a problem there is because Laura Hartman this one, and she crossed out Heathrow and put Stansted, and there's no Stansted there. So she chucked me a curveball there, didn't she? Okay, so yes, it was Heathrow was the answer. Okay, guys, as I said to you before, we are going to give you a trophy. So whoever gets the top after 6 weeks. So let me just get this data capture on here. There we go. Put your scores in. This is our new sheet here. Our new one. That's the old one there. So just go put the new one. Chuck us your scores, and I will gladly put them in. So Gilbert's got 67. Well done, guys. 63 for Richard and my mum. Well done. Excellent. We have a visitor. Ta-da! Here's Riley. We can, yes, I can definitely merge you into the Gilberts. That's no problem at all. Hello. Are you? Yeah. Who's that? Just about to see. Just about to see. Sarah Lou, 52. Don't eat that, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Yes, I need that. Anyone else that wants to put their scores in, by all means do. If you, whoever's top on the average after 6 weeks, then we're going to send that trophy to you. So we'll need to know your address if you come top, if you want the trophy, and we're going to engrave it for you as well and put your name there. So how cool is that? Karina and Sharon got 62. Well done, guys. Excellent. Miles Moo. He's on his game. Hang on. Alright, okay. Okay. Anybody else got any more friendly? More? Miles, do you want to come in and say hello? Oh, look. Because you're wearing a green top, look. You're like a floating head. Look, you see through. Can you see? No. The Withington, 66. Matt Luke got 59. Yeah. Let's have a look at these averages so far. Oops, wrong way. Not working, is it? Let's try that way. There we go. Oh, Gilbert's the first. Yeah. Yep. Any more for any more? Do you want your name on the scoreboard? Adams, where are you? Potsies and Pirates. I know you're around here somewhere. Get these scores in. Not going to buy a trophy for nothing. Margaret, 46. Well done, Margaret. Let's find you on here. There you are. Grandma got 33. Let's put that in. Why'd you grab that? Hey, why'd you grab that? Okay, Richard, great quiz. Cheers, Stu. No problem at all. Right, guys, I'll keep this stream will obviously continue for another few minutes anyway, so put the scores in. Noisy. It was okay, wasn't it, 17 weeks ago when he was just virtually a newborn, but now he's into everything. Right, okay. Once again, guys, I really appreciate... oh, Buxton, sorry. Buxton's. Apologies. There we go. Well done, Buxton's. Excellent. Well done. So, as I always say, thank you ever so much for playing. Really appreciate it. Share and share alike. Share to your friends and family. Get them involved. We had a lot of people on tonight. Over 70 connections, which was brilliant. So just keep sharing and see how many numbers we can get. If you want to become a patron, by all means do so. You can see past quizzes and you also get the opportunity to put in your own question, which is awesome. But thank you ever so much, guys, for playing. Really appreciate it. We wouldn't obviously do this if it wasn't for everyone playing. And we will see you next Sunday. So for next week or so, yeah, say bye. So for next week or so, stay safe, and we'll see you next Sunday, okay? Bye. Finish, mate.
Mm.